complete night of the best in pro wrestling to your town, no matter how big or small. Give us a call here at the number or drop us a line to Bruiser Bedlam, 151 West Jefferson, Suite 514 in Detroit, 48226, or call this telephone number 313-567-4444.
This next match will be one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first to my right, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 325 pounds, introducing Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe. Making his way to the ring, from Rocky Top, Tennessee, weighing 365 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, Man Mountain Tyler. One fall, 15 minutes.
Boy, we got a goodie here. Yeah. Man Mountain Tyler doing a little fancy footwork here.
Was he in step to the tune?
I think so. Getting set to do battle with...
He can't figure out what this guy's got.
I don't blame him.
He got on and I can't either.
Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe. I've known this guy for quite some time, and Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe is one of the most dangerous men ever to step into the ring.
Are those actually his feet, Terry?
Yeah, he got a little growth on there, I think. Malcolm Monroe, very controversial wrestler. We'll see how he fares against the big man Mountain Tyler. Of course, Monroe is a big guy himself. They lock up, standing wrist lock.
Those feet would wear me out alone, Terry.
Might be alive. Nice move. Got out of it there. Mountain Tyler. Powered out. Malcolm Monroe going to think about it for a little while here. Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe with a side headlock on Big Tyler from Rocky Top, Tennessee. The referee is Gene Lyons. Well, I guess, Bruiser, we are going to see El Bracero returning to action a little bit later on here in the program. He has put out the challenge to Bulldog Don Kent. One way or another, he wants it one at a time. Gary Warrenchak from the WWA, the official in attendance tonight, has given his okay to it. So apparently we've got to go a little bit later on. We will see it. Also to come, the Lebanese freedom fighter, Muhammad Jihad Saad. Much more here today on Bruiser Bedlam. Malcolm Monroe is one of the all-time biggest complainers I've ever seen.
Is he from this area, Terry?
I believe he makes his home in the Detroit area, or at least he did at one point in time.
I don't believe I've ever seen Malcolm Monroe.
Well, he's been a top star for quite a while. And Man Mountain Tyler shows you one way to break a full Nelson. As Tyler and Monroe set to lock up again, we're going to have a test of strength here, I believe. I think my money would be on Tyler in this one.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that much about Malcolm. But I'll guarantee you one thing, Terry, anybody can wear shoes or leggings or boots as big as that. They got a lot of guts.
Tyler comes out on top of that. Malcolm goes to the ropes. That will cause an automatic break of that finger lock. They lock up again. You know, Man Mountain Tyler's been down on his luck lately. Things haven't been going too well for him inside of the squared circle. I was talking to both Tyler and Chris Carter before the matches tonight, and Carter told me that Tyler's a little frustrated about the way his career's been going, so he and Carter have gone back to the gym, and it's back to basics. We'll see if we see any indication of that here tonight.
He's getting some basic training right now.
He absolutely is. Malcolm Monroe certainly giving him his money's worth.
Malcolm is...
Big elbow smash by Malcolm Monroe. Ooh, that knee. Right into that massive chest.
This Monroe's tougher than we thought, Terry. He's hitting him right in the eye.
He's been around a while. He knows all the tricks. Well, Tyler's a little riled up now. That's one thing about him. He's a little slow to anger, but I think he's hot now. Malcolm seeking the relative safety of the corner there. Got to get out into the center ring before we can have any kind of lockup here. On to the ropes. Tyler with the advantage. Referee ordering a clean break.
I wonder which guy is really the heaviest of these two.
I would say Tyler out there. Off in the corner goes Malcolm Monroe, and watch out, here comes Tyler. Looks like a big old freight train.
He's getting good.
Malcolm looks into the other corner, but watch out. Oh, I was afraid of that. Malcolm Monroe's been around. He's experienced enough to see that one coming. Referee ordering him to stand back. So far, Malcolm Monroe is ignoring the referee. Uh-oh, put his hands on referee Gene Lyons there. I think he's getting ready. Oh, he's disqualified. That's it.
He's disqualified me.
Well, that's our second disqualification in 2 matches here. Malcolm Monroe refused to step back, kept on throwing in those fists and forearms, put his hands in the referee, and referee threw it out. Sent him to the showers.
Well, I don't like the decision, Terry.
Tyler!
The referee had to do it.
Nonetheless, Tyler still does a little dance for the folks here in attendance tonight. Malcolm Monroe sneaking up from behind, though. This Malcolm Monroe is sneaky. And Tyler certainly gave a good showing for himself tonight. Right? We'll see it again here. Tyler coming in for that second time and missed. Malcolm Monroe got himself out of the way just in time on that one. And now watch him. He starts throwing in that onslaught of punches there. Punches and forearms in on Man Mountain Tyler. Watch him sort of shove the referee. And that's grounds for immediate disqualification anywhere you wrestle. Right there it is. That's the first time. He did it a second time before the referee disqualified. Grand Gallery and much more than them coming up. It's tomorrow night. Bruiser Bedlam going to Bowling Green as part of the Wood County Fair. We're very pleased and proud to be coming to the Wood County Fairgrounds in the main grandstand. All the action begins at 8 o'clock tomorrow night in Bowling Green at the Wood County Fairgrounds. Definitely a card to attend, ladies and gentlemen, because we have got all the top stars from Bruiser Bedlam, and they will be in Bowling Green at the Wood County Fairgrounds tomorrow night. Then next Saturday night, we bring all the stars of Bruiser Bedlam to the Erie County Fairgrounds in Sandusky, Ohio. Special guest referee, former amateur boxing champion Terry DeMora, who makes his home in Sandusky, Ohio. We're sponsored by the Erie County Agricultural Society, and as we mentioned, all your favorite stars from Bruiser Bedlam Wrestling will be on hand. Dr. Jerry Graham will be there along with the world-famous midget wrestlers, and making a special appearance, the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser. If you've never seen pro wrestling before or never had the opportunity to see Dick the Bruiser, make it next Saturday night at the Erie County Fairgrounds in Sandusky, Ohio. As we mentioned, all your favorite stars will be on hand, such as the Lebanese freedom fighter here.
Let me tell you something. See, this woman here, you can stay out this time. Let me tell you something. That's why I'm successful, and I beat everybody. Everybody I wrestle in the WWA, I beat them, and I'm successful because I have a good woman. I will be on every show, and I will destroy like I've been destroying. But you know what man come in my mind all the time? That stupid, filthy American Chris Carter. You know something that's all he brags about this country, how good this country. This country is filthy. I do not live here. I live in my own country. I come here to wrestle, and then I go back. I go see my good friends. but انا visit my good Arab friends in this country. انت واحد كلب مش واحد كلب يجي على واحد كلب.
Look at that. He's got to hide behind a woman.
He's hiding behind.
ليش يا كلب تعال هذا.
You got guts. You put your name on a contract. Anytime. He's got to hide behind a woman.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, Wood County Fairgrounds in Bowling Green, and next Saturday night, the LA County Fairgrounds in Sandusky. Join us ringside. Hello, everyone. I'm Jerry Sullivan, and I will be your host this week on Dr. Jerry Graham's Gallery. The doctor is not with us today. His reasoning is that his time, as he says, is much too valuable to spend interviewing the likes of our special guests here today on this installment of Graham's Gallery. Some pretty heavy talk from Dr. Jerry Graham, considering that our guest is the newly appointed Vice President in charge of promotions for the WWA, the World Wrestling Association. Welcome to Gary Warrenchak. Congratulations on your appointment, Gary. We're looking forward to some big things from you here at your post at the World Wrestling Association. And of course, since this is Graham's Gallery, let's talk a little bit about Dr. Jerry Graham. As I'm sure you're aware, a constant source of annoyment to all the fans in attendance. And of course, we're just inundated on a continual basis with letters from the wrestling fans protesting the actions of Dr. Jerry Graham, his continual interference into the matches on behalf of the men in his army. And my question to you, let's put you on the spot right away. What is the WWA going to do to curb Dr. Jerry Graham, to stop this continual interference?
Well, as you know, Terry, the WWA does not take lightly Dr. Graham's actions as far as interfering in matches, and he's done it so frequently that we recently had to ban him from appearing at several arenas in the Midwest. Well, the suspension has been lifted, and Dr. Graham is back in the arenas, but we will not hesitate to not only reinstate a suspension, but if need be, we will hit him in the pocketbook where it will hurt him the worst, and fine him heavily if we have to. We have to keep him out of that ring.
I think you might have the secret there. Of course, Dr. Jerry Graham, the Graham name is synonymous with the history of professional wrestling, and I know you've been around wrestling for a lot of years now. How do you rank Dr. Jerry Graham in comparison with his father or his uncles?
Well, as you know, Dr. Jerry Graham Sr. was once banned from Madison Square Garden in New York for inciting a riot, which made the cover of Life magazine. His uncles include Eddie Graham and Crazy Luke Graham, and the name speaks for itself. We believe that Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. is perhaps the most neurotic of all the Grahams, and that's why we think he deserves special attention, and that we're watching him very, very carefully.
Okay. Gary, I know one of your duties with the WWA is to help some of the fans in the audience set up wrestling shows in their particular communities. Tell us how they go about that now.
Well, we like to bring Bruiser Bedlam to all the communities in the Midwest that need fundraising activities for service clubs, high schools, firefighters groups, you name it. And they can contact us by calling area code 313-567-4444. I know you flash that number often on the screen during Bruiser Bedlam. And I will personally get back in touch with whoever calls them, and I will give them all the details they need to set up Bruiser Bedlam right in their own hometown.
Okay, Gary, thank you. You certainly have your work cut out for you. And ladies and gentlemen, Graham's Gallery returns next week, and we return with more in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no doubting the talents of the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, the great Wojo. Were he not a talented wrestler, the most talented in action today, he would not be the World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see an awesome display of those talents right now in our archives match as we